those Old Testament scriptures and applies them to us according to his gospel. Because God has done things for us that we never heard any prophet say that he would do. Things that our eyes never saw in the Old Testament scriptures. Now, if you didn't follow that, let me give you another example of how to be established by reading the Old Testament according to Paul's gospel. Paul tells us in 1 Corinthians 15, 51 to 55, in speaking about the rapture, I show you a mystery. The dead shall be raised, then shall be brought to pass that is written. Death is swallowed up in victory. Death, where is thy sting, thy victory? Now, he's talking about our resurrection at the rapture, right? But he's quoting Hosea 13, 9 and 14, where the prophet said, O Israel, and this is him quoting God, I will ransom them from the power of the grave. I will redeem them from death. O death, I'll be thy plagues. O grave, I'll be thy destruction. Now, Hosea could not have been talking about our resurrection as members of the body of Christ at the rapture, because Paul just told us that our resurrection at the rapture is a mystery. They never heard of the rapture. Hosea was talking about Israel's resurrection from the dead someday, not ours at the rapture. But Paul quotes those Old Testament scriptures and applies them to us according to his gospel, because God plans to raise his people from the dead no matter what dispensation they lived in. So it's no wonder Paul closes this grand epistle in verse 27 by finishing his thought and saying, to him, to God only wise, be glory through Jesus Christ forever.